So Carl Linnaeus is the father of biological taxonomy, and taxonomy is just classifying, and naming critters. And it's interesting. He is considered the father of taxonomy, and he came up with a system of classifying critters and naming them that we still use today. So he was born in 1707, and we still are using the strategies that he came up with. So he's a very significant person in how we understand relatedness and naming things. Now, taxonomy is naming something. There's another field called systematics. And systematics, when you name something using systematics, you actually name you name through evolutionary relationships. Through is the wrong word. Your naming includes accurate evolutionary relationships. Back when Linnaeus was doing his thing, he didn't understand evolution. Darwin hadn't come along yet. Linnaeus's work played a role in Darwin's understanding of evolution, and we got better because of it. But you wouldn't call Linnaeus, his classification schemes, you wouldn't call it systematics, because it didn't necessarily address or elucidate evolutionary relationships. But I'm going to tell you the categories that he came up with that we still deal with today. And the first is, oh, good Lord. The first is domain. And then I'm going to give you my domain is the biggest. There are 3 domains. Maybe I'll just tell you what they are. Eukarya, bacteria, and archaea. Those are our 3 domains, and everything, all life falls into one of those 3 domains, and they're familiar, right? When we studied cells, we looked at eukaryotic cells, bacteria, and archaean cells. Those are both prokaryotes. We're going to learn more about all of this stuff. Now I'm going to give you my mnemonic device that I have to use every time. I learned this when I took biology in college. I think I learned it when I took biology in high school. And I still use this mnemonic device. Come up with your own if you would like, but I will write mine down. King Philip came over for grape soda. And now I'm going to tell you what these are. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. When you put the genus and species together, you get a scientific name. Our scientific name is Homo, our genus is Homo, and sapiens is our species. And scientific names are italicized or underlined. And when you do a classification of a critter, you call out each of those levels of organization. Linnaean style doesn't necessarily reveal evolutionary relationships, but we're working on making adjustments. And it's interesting when you make adjustments to accommodate for evolution. Now, let's do an example of classifying a dog, and we'll use a visual to help us imagine how this works.